You wish to enter Hades?
Oh no, I spoke to this girl. Oh, she said something. Hello and welcome back.
Among the refugees, I looked and looked. My brother's face, my mother's, my father's.
Well, we don't know what she said.
It is our own doing, don't you see?
It's
We
gone
have brought this
forever.
upon our own heads. The gods in utter disgust have forsaken us. A new age is upon us. The age of beasts.
You know what, though? It's not like it was a quest. Like, we probably didn't miss too much. It sounds like her brothers are missing. Which is
Have you
sad.
seen Admetus? In the time since I sent him, there are people dying here, and I can do nothing. We need supplies. We need food and medicine. He was so eager to help, but I could have made the trip 3 times myself by this time. Zeus protect him. But must I send someone else after him to do the job he was supposed to do?
Probably.
Stores I had in Passeron. Gone. And this is all I have left.
He sounds like an idiot.
They say the gods have gone, but I would not lose faith. I asked them for help, and here you are. Monsters have been with us for ages, but they are different. They are an army, the likes of which no man has ever seen. Our guards didn't stand a chance, and the city is lost. They are led by a fierce captain who calls herself Prosea. If she fell, our remain...
Hello and welcome back. So I might have messed up a little tiny bit. So I do apologize. This guy here had some stuff to say. This girl has lost her brother. I honestly forgot what this guy. He's upset about something. And this guy sent something for a job. I might have the footage. I might not. I might have messed up the timing. I might play it back now if I can, because I definitely recorded it, but I don't know if I lined it up with my voice, because I do this thing where I'm like, turning OBS on in 3, 2, 1, and I don't remember if I did that. But yeah, I'm sorry. So, yeah. So that's what we're up to. We need to go to this guy, and we also need to do this. So, it's, you know, it's a thing. We're doing our best. We're trying our best, you know, so we can do. So I do apologize with that. I'm probably too tired to be playing, but here we are, just for a change. Nooblet doing something silly that she shouldn't. Look, it's my fault. I got distracted because I was, I was messaging my friend. You know... They asked me a question about The Sims, and I was like, yeah, I have to reply right now. And I'd already started recording, and then I just started playing, and once I'd already done that, I was like, oh shit. Like, did I do the thing properly? I'm like, I mean, I always do the thing, but what if I didn't do the thing? And, you know, the intrusive thoughts won. I was like, I need to stop the episode right now, in case it's messed up, because I'm like, I feel like it's better to lose, like, you know, a minute of gameplay where I do like the intro quest versus like missing. The fuck is that over there? What is going on? But also this guy is hiding behind the fucking tombstone. Excuse me, can you like not right now? Oh my goodness, and Frog Boy's up in it too. Excuse me. Frogbert. Can we just calm down right now? But yeah. So that was my bad. That was definitely my bad. I was totally out of it. So yeah. But yeah, I thought it would be better to miss like a minute of like footage and like one quest than like lots. So that's why I stopped it and restarted, because I was like, well, if I fucked it up, I'd rather fuck it up at the start than at the end. But yeah, I apologize. I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep very well last night, which is, to be honest, my own fault. I didn't record because like Ben and I finished watching stuff late. We watched the Jurassic World, the new one. we can talk about that in a minute, chat. But so we kind of like finished kind of late to when we normally do, and so I was like, I'm not gonna record because I'm like I'll end up staying up late. And so I was like, okay, it's like, you know, 8:30, time for bed. I was like, I'll get into bed nice and early. And then I stayed up till 10:30, which is late for me. You guys know this. I'm normally like a very early kind of bed person. But I was literally at my desk. It was probably till like, I don't know, 10 past 10. And by the time I was like in bed and like trying to go to sleep, it was like 10:30. Which is super late for me. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with. And then I woke up at 3:30. I did go back to sleep till like 6:30. So I did get some sleep. But I just... my whole day, I've been out of whack this week with my sleeping. I'm like staying up late, getting up early, sleeping in, not sleeping in. Like it's a whole thing we got going on. I don't really know quite what's going on, but something is. But we got the videos up and running. Hey yo. Today is the day that I posted episode 1. When I'm recording this, you probably like, wow, Nooblet, that is such a delay that you are posting. That you posted episode 1 on the day you record episode 19. But listen, it is what it is, baby girl. This is why I often say in my series, don't give me feedback, because I'm probably not gonna hear it. Because if you told me I was doing something wrong in episode 2, like it was years ago, like the earth has rotated around the sun at least 20 times since I've done that. Talking about the earth rotating around the sun, I schedule my videos, obviously, which means I was like scheduling, like I did like 2 Titan Quest, 2 something else, and then 2 more Titan Quest, and then 2 something else. I think that's what I put as my schedule, because I only scheduled a couple. But like a bunch of the stuff that I was doing that was like something else videos, I was like, oh boy. I'm like, someone's gonna comment on these and I'm gonna have no idea what I did in them. Because like some of them I recorded like 4 months ago, to be honest with you. I just ain't scheduled them. Because I was like, I'd had them recorded and uploaded and ready to go. I just didn't schedule them. I had a lot going on. and so, like, a lot of the ones from that time were co-op ones. Not all, but most. And so, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna have no idea. You guys comment, I'm gonna be like, yeah, cool. That's really cool. I totally know what you're talking about. But yeah. It's fine, I'm sure. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. I don't know. Come on, always more skeletons, god damn. Who's with all these bloody traps today? Okay. Okay. No, that's good. I apologize for the cut already. Sore throat. You know what? I should get out my eagle. We're gonna do that after this fight. I'll tell you about the eagle. I love the eagle. The eagle fixes everything. have been converted. It's Green Eagle. It's amazing. My friend got me on it. His mum used to put this on him as a child. He's Vietnamese, and it works so good. You get a cold, you put it on you. Trust me. Fixes anything. It's just like a medicated oil with like eucalyptus and menthol and stuff. It's kind of like Vicks, but Asian, so I'm sure it's better. Anyways, I'm convinced anyways. And it's helped me and my brother. So, I feel better already. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. My character needs some ego. Oh my god. As always though, like, you know, it's not actual, like, I can't give you actual medical advice. So please, you know, don't just, like, start taking random medicines on the internet because some stranger said so on the internet. You know, investigate, see if it would work for you, see what you're allergic to, you know. You can talk to your doctor if you like. But yeah, I just don't want someone to just like be like, yeah, I came and snorted some of that medicated oil you told me to rub on myself and now I'm dead. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna haunt you forever. Like, I don't want that. So don't do that. Just like be sensible, you know what I mean? Like, if you're allergic to eucalyptus, don't be doing it. You know what I mean? I found it quite effective. And so has my brother. But you may have varied results and you should speak to your healthcare professional. It's my official stance on that. But yeah. It's meant to help with, like, pains as well. Like, if you got... Ooh, what's that? A dark seer. Okay. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, what the heck are you? What the heck are you, buddy? Who invited you? Anyways, but yeah. I found it quite effective. You may have varying results. It may not work for you. But personally, I think it's the good shit. I've had great success with the Green Eagle. Oh gosh, that's a boss. Mini boss. Mini boss, man. I don't like all these wizards. It's a bit rude. I also don't like this weird flag he keeps on dropping. Like, I don't know what it does, but I don't want to be in range of it. You know what I mean? Hey, yo. But yeah. I feel better already. My throat... Oh, beautiful. Feeling so good. But anyways, we have a couple things to talk about today. So one, I hope you're enjoying the series. That's my first thing. So you guys seem to like it so far on episode 1, which is good. I don't know if anyone's using it for my original like sleep content plan, but I don't really know how to like promote that in the algorithm that I'm doing like sleep stuff, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'm having a good time, and maybe Maybe someone else is having a good time too. And that's all that matters to me. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on there. Now, what was the other thing I wished to talk to you all about? Well, my chair arrived. It actually arrived yesterday. It arrived so fast. I was like, what? Watch out, baby. So that was pretty cool. I set it up. I did need my dad's help, but we got it done. It's worked out in the end. I didn't need his help with the instructions, but my problem was I didn't have the strength to like push the wheels in or hold like the back of it up and like also like screw it in, if you will. So I didn't have like the strength to do that. So that was unfortunate, but you know, it happens, I guess.
Epigenie sent us to rescue civilians, but the fiends surprised us. We fell back to this gate, but if we leave, they will cut us off and cut us down. Civilians are still hiding in there. Some may be trapped and unable to flee. I must keep the gate open. Get them, bring them to me, and I will send them to safety.
Passeron. Is this Passeron? No, this is Epirus. Okay. So we might just need to come back here. Which is good to know. We got a lot of quest markers in this city. It's giving me flashbacks to the last big, like, what was it? The last episode. That was last episode. Where all those dudes were. You know, where we were going through the temples, and there was the fish people, and the tree men. You know what I'm talking about. I hope. But yeah, so we're going to talk about Jurassic World. So, spoilers if you guys have not seen it. Well, I don't really know if I can spoil much, because it's not... I mean... it's not very plot heavy, which I think is a problem. It seems like... I guess my biggest complaint, which will give you spoiler-free complaint, is that I feel Ben agreed that the dinosaurs seemed very, like, he kept on calling them AI dinosaurs, which, you know, they just look very kind of like sci-fi dinosaurs. Like, they didn't look like something you would see like in a dinosaur movie. They like look like something you would see in Avatar, which was, I guess, my biggest complaint. And my next complaint was that like hardly anyone died. Because like, okay, like it just seemed so unrealistic. Like, there was parts where, like, okay, so, like, obviously it's a dinosaur movie. It's not gonna be realistic, quote-unquote. But, you know, with the other ones, like, you know, someone did something stupid and they died. But, like, in this, literally, nobody died. Like, nobody. Like, there was, like, okay, we lost... There was... a guy at the start that we lost. There was a guy at the end we lost. There was an like a NPC guy who just was like backstory intro. Like, honestly, the intro scene was the coolest part, where they're like down in the lab, like making a monster. That was the coolest part.
I thought I could do it alone. I almost made it. Here, I have the supplies. Take them. The fiends. They were everywhere. Please, bring them back to the camp. Tell them I tried. Tell them it does not matter, as long as my death is not in vain.
Aw, poor buddy. Don't you worry, I will. I would prefer to heal you up, but you know, it's okay. But yeah, so it was just a bit, I don't know. Like, it didn't, like, none of it, like, you know when you watch a movie and you're like, oh, that's like a main character, they're not gonna die. And like, I feel like when you watch like horror movies, and I'm not saying Jurassic Park is a horror movie, but it's not a horror movie, you know what I mean? Like, there's a certain like formula that you follow with like a monster movie in general. It doesn't have to be a dinosaur movie, but you know, like, pretty much everyone's gonna die but the kid and the romance lead, and you know, maybe one or two other people, but pretty much everyone else dead. They didn't even kill the black guy at the end, which, you know, I know it's not the 90s anymore, and I think it's great that the black guy got to live, but like, and it was such a meme. Like, you could always, it's kind of like with the red shirts in Star Trek, you're like, oh yeah, they're gonna die. That's what it used to be like for, like, I would say Jurassic Park movies, is like the diversity casts died first, which is definitely not great. And I guess, you know, I guess it's a good thing that he didn't die at all, but they had it lined up for him to die, and at the end, and like, it was quite a cinematic death. I felt bad. I was rooting for him to live. I really liked his character. I thought he was cool. Like, he was a cool dude, and he had, like, I honestly think he was the best, one of the best characters in there. To be honest, like, I thought had some interesting depth to him compared to like the others. And he like kind of had this thing going on with his like ex, and like maybe his kid died, or I don't quite know how she died, but, or how the kid died, but like, obviously super sad, but also it's total spoilers anyways. I did tell you I had spoilers, but yeah, and so they were like, you know, he's like, okay, you know, he's like, I don't have any reason to live anymore, which is super sad. Like, you know, he'd lost his kid, but he's like, you know what, I'm gonna save the team. And so he's like, the big bad's like chasing him, and they're like trying to escape the island because obviously something went wrong and they couldn't escape the normal way. And he's like, and so he takes the flare and he like lures the big bad over, and he's like, come follow me, follow me. And the dinosaur just leaves him alone. Like, it follows him away from everybody, and then you know what it does in the end? It just leaves. He's like, okay, I don't want to really eat you. See you later. And then they're like going away, and he like, and you see his light go out, and you're like, oh no, that's so sad. It's like, oh, but at least they got to escape. Like, his sacrifice meant something. And literally like 2 seconds later, like, he's like, he shoots up a fucking flare. He's like, I'm here. And they go back and they save him. I'm like, what? Like, they just didn't want to kill off any of the characters. Like, none of them. Like, they only killed off, like, the fucking, like, rich baddie. And I guess they killed, like, I don't know, the girl, the white girl with the pixie cut. I don't know. Like, but, I don't know. They just didn't kill anyone. And it seemed like such a departure. It seemed so, like, family friendly. I don't know. It just seemed like, I don't know. It didn't seem like, it didn't have the vibe of any of the other Jurassic Park movies. Like, it wasn't even really that scary. And, like, they did some really dumb shit. Like, they did some dumb shit. And I'm like, oh, no way. They're totally gonna be dead. And then they'd just be like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And, like, at the start, they were being chased by a dinosaur in the water, right? And because they were trying to get, like, its blood sample. And we're like, okay. And, you know, they get it. And it's like, yeah. And we're like, okay, well, they still gotta get away. And then once they get the blood sample, you know what it does? It just goes under the water. It's like, okay, see you later. It's like, what? I'm like, what do you mean it's leaving now? Like, it was just done. It was like, okay, time to go. Catch you later, friends. I was like, I'm like, it just left? It had been harassing them for like days. Well, maybe not days, but it'd been harassing these people and like trying to sink their boat and stuff, and they get their blood sample and they're like, okay. It kind of felt like they had like a checklist of like things they wanted to do in the movie, and once they did it, they were like, okay, let's move on. Like, they forgot they actually had to, like, I don't know, tell a story to like make those checkpoints like make sense. I don't know. I found it quite disappointing. I need to go back and tell these guys that we did a thing. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It's okay. But yeah, I'm sorry if I spoiled that for anyone. I don't know. It's a dinosaur movie. Like, I feel like it's not really. Like, are you really gonna be spoiled? I'll put a warning. I'll say, like, spoilers.
I loaded only the most valuable goods into a cart. Nearly cost me my life. Your patronage is an honor.
Admetus? Gone? I should not have cursed the boy. I should not have let him go. It was far too dangerous. Ambition blinded his eyes. Thanks to you, his sacrifice was not needless. These medicines will save lives, even as Admetus is lost to us.
Aw. See? Like that. That was a sad loss. I felt more emotion from
I
that
won't exaggerate. Things
than
are
Jurassic
grieving,
World.
but still, with their captain gone, we are given a chance to retake what is ours.
It's very true. Let's go tell this guy that we saved all the refugees too, before we head back over there. Just because if I don't do it now, I feel like I'll forget, you know?
Thank you for helping with our plight. I will see the survivors to safety.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. Quest is done, baby. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you think. Also, I do apologize if I offended anyone about saying the black guys die first in horror movies. I feel like it's a thing. It's like a thing my family and I often always say. Like, we used to, like, when we would watch, like, a horror movie, we'd be like, that guy's gonna die first. And it was pretty much always the black guy. And, you know, it's definitely not right. And it's good it's changed. But, like, I don't know. Like I was saying, so I do apologize if I offend anyone. I don't mean anything racist by it. It just seems like that is what always happens. But they didn't even kill anyone. Like, no one at all. Like, there was, like, I could count on my hands how many people died. Which is kind of dumb for a dinosaur movie. You know, at least in, like, some of the other ones, like, things were, like, scary and people were dying. Like, you know, they send out, like, with the other Jurassic World, like, even the newer one with Chris, what's-his-face, right? They send out that squad to, like, capture the Indominus Rex, and they're like, no, don't send it out. It's dangerous. And he's like, I'm gonna do it because I'm in charge. Hoo-da-doo. And they send him out, and they all die. Like, they get fucking shredded brutally to death. There's none of that. And, I don't know, it just, I don't know. Like I said, it seemed like it was just kind of like, it seemed like they had some story beats that they wanted to hit, but they forgot to put the interesting bits that connect the story bits. This is pretty sick though. So let me know. Also, if you guys have any other like dinosaur movie recommendations where they're like actually good, like the old Jurassic movies, let me know, because Ben's a big dinosaur nerd and I'm sure he would appreciate that. He will deny that he's a nerd though, but he is. He's a big old nerd. He seems to think liking sci-fi and dinosaurs makes him less nerdy than liking fantasy. Just like pop off, queen. You do you know what I mean? This guy's not dying. Or he is now. It's fine. Oh shit. That was rough. It was poison. Of course, it's poison. It's always poison. It's always my issue. It's poison. But yeah. Although at the moment we are watching Weeds, which has been a lot of fun. My girl is bad at aiming tonight. Like, can you hit something? Queen? Please? I feel like it's me. It reminds me of Glow when she's like, Glow, what are you doing? I'm like, Glow, what do you mean? She's like, I mean the character Glow. I'm like, you're in charge of her. And she's like, no. My fingers, they be doing stuff. I understand, Glow. I understand. My fingers be doing stuff too. And I don't know what. But they be doing it. I feel you, I see you, I appreciate you. I feel like I've spoken too fast and I've run out of all my topic conversations for you tonight, chat. Which is a shame because it's actually only 10:07, so I've got a decent amount of time still that I could play. I could go for another 2 hours, baby. I probably won't, to be honest with you. I might try to get an early night tonight and watch some anime in bed. Because I didn't watch any anime last night. Which is always a sad time for me. You see, instead of watching anime, what I did is okay, so yesterday when I was doing my chair, I had to drag the box and stuff into my office, and so I had to take it through my bedroom. I guess I didn't have to, but I did. I took it through my bedroom, and I must have bumped the power cord, or the power button on the power, like the power board for where my laptop was plugged in, and it turned it off. And when I got into bed so late, and my laptop was out of battery, because it's old, so it runs out of battery pretty quick. But that's fine, because I pretty much only use it to watch anime in bed. But, when it just wouldn't turn on, so I was like, oh shit, man, because it, like, didn't have enough charge to turn on, even though it was plugged in. It was like, nah, bro, I'm done. You ain't making me turn on. Hey, here we go. What do you got to say, buddy?
I don't know what to do. Where to go? No one comes for us. We go nowhere. When will someone come? Are we supposed to go on our own with those terrible creatures coming and going?
It's rough. You're lost even in death, bro.
I was a baker's wife, mother of 9, all told. But I will see neither husband nor child if we are never ferried across.
This is wrong. Wrong, I say. I don't belong with this rabble. I lived a good life. My family buried me. I have coins to pay the ferryman, and yet I am stuck on this side of the river. I demand that you find Charon and make him do his job.
I have seen it. A beast of the Stygian marsh that lurks in the waters of the river. It swallows unsuspecting shades whole. Now with so many shades crowding the bank, it grows bold and comes ashore. In life, I was a hunter, and I would riddle the beast with arrows. But in this form, I have no weapons. I can do nothing.
Oh, you're lucky I have a bow, my friend.
We do not know what to do. The ferryman has abandoned his boat, and there is no way over the river. One shade, Hipparchus it was, tried to gather a crew and man the boat, but they took him. I do not think they cared about the boat, but his crew got in the way. Since then, no one else has been willing to lead us. I fear our last hope vanished with Hipparchus.
I'll help you, friend.
We are trying to get in, but once there was a man, a king, who did everything he could to escape. His name was Sisyphus, wise and cunning, but in life he earned the wrath of Zeus. When Lord Hades came for him with manacles, Sisyphus asked him how they worked. The god put the manacles on, and Sisyphus locked them. For several days no one could die, until Ares, god of war, set things right. But Sisyphus was not yet done. He bade his wife give him no burial, so when he came to the Deadlands, to Persephone he spoke. He told her he was not buried, had no coins, and should never have crossed this river here. He begged to go back for a proper burial, never intending to keep his promise. When at last Hermes was sent to fetch him back, they set Sisyphus before a boulder and a ramp. For all time as punishment, he must push it up the ramp, only to have it roll back down again.
Sucks to suck.
Sisyphus was as cunning as they come. He escaped this place twice. With things as they are, I would not be surprised if he tried again.
Oh my goodness, that would be so cool.
Can you row the boat? Charon has gone. Do you know where he is? Can you bring him back? We want to get across, but the boat won't move without its master. Help us.
Okay, I will try my best, my friends. My little ghostly friends. But yeah. And so, yeah, like I was saying, my laptop totally unplugged. So, and it was late, so I didn't watch any anime last night. Ugh, it was a rough time. It was rough too, because I was at a good part in One Piece. Well, I mean, it's all good, to be honest, but I was interested to see what happened. So, alas, I had to wait until today. This water's pretty gnarly, hey? Interesting, we can go up there. Seems to be a lot of things going on around here. Okay. A little confused, but it's okay. But yeah. Oh, dang. Was not expecting dog man. So, in all of our, we've done this twice now in co-op, and we've not found where to do, like, how to give Charon, like, get that boat going again for Charon. So I'm curious if we were able to figure it out to get the chat. But we did level, which is nice. What are we wanting to put points into? This could be handy. I think we wanted to do this, but let's just do some quick math, chicky babes. What do you think? We want to do 14 plus 23 equals 37. So we do need to start putting points into mastery again. So let's put 1 there. And does that change what we're putting into? It does actually. We're gonna put into that, and I think, what is this? How long does this last? Let's actually put that there, and that. Oh, shit. That there. Titties. So we'll put my health potions up there. Although, you know what? Let's actually put that there. And then, what are we thinking? Maybe we put the big buff there? What is it, number 5? No, number 4. We'll put... Okay, wrong one. There we go. This is cool. Oh, hey. Fountain over here. Okay. I do want to check that out, but I think we want to go this way, and I think we want to see what's over here. My goodness. Okay, there we go. So that just gives us poison resin. Okay. It's gonna take a while to get used to my new buttons. It's fine though. Okay, so that's nothing. Interesting. I thought that would be more, to be honest with you. It's fine, I guess. Oh, those guys are mean. Anything by the water? We were looking for that monster that grabs people. That shadow looks really cool there. Sorry. I just really like the artistic of that shadow there, and then like, or the statue with the shadow being cast. That looks chef's kiss. Beautiful. No comments, no complaints, no questions. Like, I think 10 out of 10. I think that looks beautiful, my friends. Oh, that was the guy, the boat guy, Hipparchus.
You have freed me. But can I go on while others suffer? No, I will not cross the Styx until the way is clear for all shades. I will run the ferry myself, but I cannot move Charon's boat without his oar, and I fear that the ferryman has discarded it when he left his post. If you could find the oar, I will take it up and become a ferryman myself. In the meantime, I shall return to the boat.
Okay, so we never saved this guy, and that's why we couldn't finish the quest. Huh. There you go. This place is so cool. I love these like glowing mushroom things here. Like, look at that. That's so cool looking. I love how they got like the particles coming off them. Again, chef's kiss. No comments, no questions, no complaints. 10 out of 10. Interesting. Really? Is that all that's there? Can we go further? Oh, we can. I thought that was it. I was like, excuse me? I'm like, where do I go? I'm not fond of these eye plants, though, I will say that. I don't like them. I'm sorry. Dearie me. I'm the worst. And I do apologize. Okay, I feel like my number 3 buff lasts a lot longer than I thought it would. Which is nice. That's fucking sick. The purple flower. Fire. Apologies. Like I said, the brain is not quite all there. It's hard to tell if these guys are dropping anything or if my ult's off. Like, I keep on pressing it to see if my... Oh, there, it's on. Oh, that's good. I feel quite relieved. Because it's so easy to press in combat. You're like, did I press it? Is something gone wrong? You really never know. If I was smart, I would put it on a different hotkey. I'm not though, so... Sorry about that. Oh, that's where we need to go. I can tell you that right now. We need to come back here. Which means I want to peep out this first. I'm gonna see what's over here. You know me. We gotta get all these troll men. I honestly thought there would be something interesting back here, to be honest. I thought we would run into that creature already that was bothering these guys, but it is what it is. Is what it is, baby. He's not here. Nope. Okay, I guess we leave.
Stay back or be destroyed.
This is Charon.
River, rise! Rise!
Use it, bitch. I don't know why she doesn't use her skills more. That's fine. Oh shit! He turned into a gargoyle. I can't say I was expecting. I know what you're thinking. Nooblet, haven't you fought this guy before? Yes, I have. You think far too highly of me if you think I know that what he does. I've only fought him 4 times. Okay, we're doing okay. I really don't know how my number 4s works, to be honest with you. It must be working, but... Hey, we got the ore. We got his bowls. Living the dream. Nice. We're gonna take all of these bad boys. Because I won them. And then we are gonna go this way.
Know this, Titan Smasher. Elysium is no more a paradise. I see great heroes die a second time, but never a third. Gods who should go, stay. Gods who should intervene, have departed. The living must take their place beside the dead. Save the dead from dying. Come to Elysium. Come soon. Come now. Come.
Okay. Radio, well, I'll continue on. I do want to do that other quest for those guys, but we can always go back to them. They're right next to a portal. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of keep on keeping on and until we get to a town, or we find that wee beastie that we're looking for. The one we need to fight for them. So that we can do like a 2, you know, I like doing a 2-for-1 quest, saves us going back there more than once. Although, however, if I don't find the beastie, ooh. This is cool. Interesting. What is this? It's a portal. But to what? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what it is. I bet you that's the portal to the Eternal Embers DLC, which you need a legendary difficulty to do. Okay, okay, okay. I feel it. I feel it in my soul that that's what that is. I could be wrong, but that's what my heart tells me, so... Who am I to argue with the heart, you know what I mean? There was a bridge back that way too. What was on the bridge? Now I feel like I'm going the right way. Because there's a lot of baddies here. Okay, we're gonna go check now. Can we cross the bridge? Can we cross the bridge over here? There's baddies on it. Doesn't look like we can cross it. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to know, baby girl. Oh, I need to adjust. I'm not totally used to my new chair. I like it. It's different. It's different. You know, I had my old chair for like years. So it just feels different. You know what I mean? It's comfortable, but it's different. This is cool. Okay. Nice. Of course, there's crabs. We still haven't found that dude that we were looking for, though. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to do a bit of stretching. I was not pleased. You know, sometimes you just gotta get up and stretch, and I felt the need. My butt needed to stretch, you know what I mean? I've been sitting too long, and I just had to get up, do some stretches. I just had to do it. I felt a great need to. Just get up and do some squats, you know, and just stretch. Stretch it out, you know what I mean? Might just be me. I might just be a little crazy, but sometimes you gotta. I'll take no criticism. It's good for you to stretch. We've been playing for like an hour, chat, so hope you got up and stretched too. That's right. Unless you're asleep, then I'll allow it. You don't have to stretch if you're sleeping. You get a pass. But if you're not asleep, I hope you stretch. That's kind of cool. Took. Oh, it's a hat. Interesting. Demon storeroom. Oh wow, these guys are mean. Fucked them up. Experience shrine. Let's go. So, finally have a real Crunchyroll subscription, everybody. So, tell me what animes you watching. Tell me about it. I want to know. I want to hear about it. I want to know these things. I want to hear about your animes. I am watching Apothecary Diaries again for the second time. Is it the second? Maybe the third time. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. They sounded good. Ayo. Excuse-moi, those are so fucking good. What? Even with our relics, this is better. It's slightly less armor, but those resistances though. The poison res and the fire res. Nah, bro, we've got to wear those. They're so good. Because look at that. Look at that bad boy. We got so much poison res now, and we got some fire res. We're cooking. We're cooking. We'll be... Anyone who bet on me dying this act, your chances just went... Your bets... you just went down in your chances. Because poison is, I thought, what would kill me here. But... Now I got the poison res. I don't know. I don't know, babies. We might live. I mean, I still definitely could die. It's a pretty tough place, but I'm just saying, like, we're doing pretty good. We got some pretty good resistances right now. So, release these guys. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're working with is, I'm watching that. Obviously, One Piece still. One Piece is like my bedtime anime that I'm watching. So it's kind of different to like Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries is like my, you know, I'm playing another game, or I'm like, I'm working, or I'm, you know, like I'm multitasking because I've seen it, you know. I will say though, my brother has recommended Vinland Saga, which is kind of like Vikings. So that's it. That has me somewhat intrigued, although he has told me that the manga is much longer. The manga, like, covers so much more than the anime. Which is, you know, not that surprising. It is often the case with these sorts of things, but still. Okay, this connected the other way, so it works out. It's a nice big circle. At least we know now. You guys know I don't like to leave stones unturned. But yeah, so I don't really know, in terms of what I'll watch after Apothecary Dies. To be honest, I might read the frickin' light novels again. Because it hardly covers anything compared to the light novels have so much more. Like, the manga has more than the anime, and the light novels have more than the manga. So it's, you know, it's a struggle. You know what I mean? Okay, so we can go two ways here. That's got lights on it, so I feel like that's the right way. So we're gonna go to the way that doesn't have lights because I feel it's the wrong way. And you guys know I like to go the wrong way. Yeah, we got some more buddies to free. Worth it coming over here. We just freed some people from prison. Everyone's like, they were fucking criminals and you just released them. Listen. Tomato, tomato, my friends. traps. I hate them. I feel much more powerful. Getting my resistances in. So good. Yeah, damage has definitely gone up recently. We're doing really good. I'm quite proud of how we're progressing. I think it's gone quite well. So we got a cave that way. So we might go this way first. I really want to know what these, like, I don't know. I feel like they're just for ambience, but, like, I want to know if there's, like, something more to them, because we've been seeing them for a while, and they're quite interesting. Like, they're, like, floating skeletons around, like, a fucking bowl with, like, a hand in it. Like, what is going on there, you know? Oh, little crab. Sorry, buddy. I don't know. I want to know what is their purpose, you know? Like, are they just existing? Is there a story? Is something going on, you know what I mean? There's a quest item up there. A quest something up there. We're still gonna go in the cave, because you know me. Did you see that? I took that poison like a fucking champ. That's fucking hot. Excuse me? Okay, this is the thing. This is the monster. Fucked him up. +4 to strength and dex. Okay, babe. Get in. The quest lured me over. I was like, what is this? I was tricked. We're gonna see that there's nothing else around here. Just more crabs. Oh, it's a circle again. Okay, well. You know what? It's fine. We'll go this way, get in the cave. I do need to sell some of my stuff. My pockets are getting quite full. Now that we've done that quest, we may go back soon. I'll probably hold out. Den of Tarantulas. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just noticed the name of that. Is it Tantulas? Okay, maybe it's not Tarantulas. Okay, maybe I don't need to tell anyone with the fucking arachnophobia vibe to leave. I was about to say, I'm like, if y'all have arachnophobia, if we're in the den of tarantulas, y'all might need to leave. But no, I think we're fine. I think it's just crabs, my friends. Crabs and frogs. Which, you know, reminds me of Apocalypse Diaries. If you guys have seen it, oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna tell you guys because I feel like anyone who is watching this is probably not that interested in Apocalypse Diaries apart from maybe Glow, and I've already got her to watch this. So she thinks Master Jinshi is a eunuch, which means he doesn't have a dick. Because he works in the Emperor's rear palace, which is like his like harem, and so to prevent like anyone making a baby that's not the king's. Like, you know, no men are allowed. It's just for him. And Genji works there, so he's, you know, she thinks he's a eunuch. Spoilers, he's actually related to the emperor, so he doesn't need to be a eunuch. And she falls on top of him. And she fucking lands on something she wasn't expecting. Let's just say that. And she's like grabbing it, and he's all like, you know, he's making appropriate sounds for having his junk grabbed. Let's be real. And he's getting all hot and heavy. He's like, "Can you move your hand? It's my." And she's like, and she fucking grabs it like 3-4 more times. She just gives it a good old squeeze. I'm like, "Meow meow, you little freak." And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a frog. I think there was a frog in your pants." And he's like, "Isn't a frog too small?" And she's like, "It was a decently sized frog." He's like, "Just decent?" And she's like, "Yes, it's just a frog." And she just insists that it was a fucking frog. And then he's like, fucking, they're about to make out. Like, he's on top of her. He's got her leg in the air. Like, he's like on top of her, and they get interrupted. I was pissed about it. This is fucking the last time they get fucking any fucking romance in, like, honestly, until fucking like book 13 or something. Like, listen, that's like in book 4. It takes forever. They're a slow burn, baby. They're a slow burn. But I was, you know, was a little disappointed that they didn't. But, you know, it's an anime that didn't happen. They could have at least kissed, though. You know what I mean? Just wanted some smooching. Just wanted some smooching. That's all I wanted. You know, it's fine. But anyways, so that's what I think about when I'm fighting all these frogs, is that it's just a decent sized frog, you know what I mean? Wink wink. It's a massive sized one, you know. Just like that. Hey yo. What's downstairs? I don't think I need to come downstairs. We'll leave it out though. Don't get into any of those cages. Interesting. Oh, there's a way out here? Oh. Interesting. Okay, well that's, I think, oh, potentially gonna take us somewhere. But let's go back this way and see what we missed over here. We'll, we can always portal back to our little respawn shrine. If needed. Oh my goodness, it was literally just a room. That was the right way to go. That's okay. We're gonna portal back to our other place, turn in our quests, and then we shall... resume. Okay. Yeah, look at these guys. They all got stuff to say now.
You have freed Hipparchus. Now we will take the boat and cross the river ourselves. Thank you, thank you.
With you're in my possession, I will take all shades to the other side. No more will they need to pay for their passage. A new era has dawned. Let all enter the realm of Hades and find their destiny.
Aww.
Charon gone. How will we go? Is the way dangerous? Will another come to take his place at the boat?
What is that sound? Okay, I'm back. I'm pretty sure my dad is out at the moment, and my cat was looking for him.
You have freed Hipparchus.
We had
now
that.
we will take...
Let me get this straight. The ferryman will never return, and someone has built a bridge across the river. So, in order to proceed to judgment, I must now walk?
Yes.
I was a baker's wife, mother of 9.
So the beast is slain. It was a worthy opponent and put up quite a fight. Ah, how I miss the hunt.
Yeah, so like I was saying, my dad, I'm pretty sure he's out. And my cat has been obsessed with him. I think because he's not 100%. He has a hernia, and he's getting it operated on soon. But it's been really quite bothering him lately. And so he's been spending a lot of time like in bed, just kind of taking it easy. And the cat has been just in love with him. He's like, I'm gonna guard this human 100%. This is, I'm in charge. I am your new doctor. I will look after you. And so he is with him all the time. He's obsessed. He's like in love with my dad right now. And you know, that's fine. I mean, unless he was my dad and he's like, this fucking cat needs to leave me the fuck alone. And I'm pretty sure he's out at the moment. And my cat is like, I want to go to sleep, but my charge is not here for me to sleep with. He's not in his bed. Something is wrong. And I am not having it. So he was in... We have like a little cage for him. It's like a catio kind of cage. Out front, it's like a hole. We cut a hole in the front porch and like put a plank, and like there's a little maze for him to jump up, and so he can get up into this cage from under the house. So we just need to let him into under the house, and then he can get into this cage out front of the front porch, so he can sit outside on the front porch and get the sun, like, and kind of follow it around, and you know, whenever he wants, really. But he was sitting out there fucking howling. He was calling. He wanted Papa. He's like,
Not enough energy.
my human is not here. Life is bad. And so poor boy was singing, and I went out to the kitchen. I called him because he can hear me. I like called down the stairs, and I was like, buddy, Gaspy, stinky boy. And he came running. He came up the stairs at like fucking top speed, and he's like, he was upset. Poor little boy. So he got some pets while he ate his food, and then he's happy now. Well, relatively happy. He would be happier if he was with his charge, you know, but he's allowing the fact that I've returned to my room. But yeah, Caspy was definitely my silly boy. Little Caspy Casp. I don't want to say his name or else he's gonna think I'm calling him again. He'll be listening. He'll be like, why is she speaking of me? That a woman. She doesn't understand what I want. I must look after the sick person. I need him. I must take care of him. I must make it so he's very uncomfortable laying in bed because I only want to sleep in between his legs. My dad hates it so much. He's like, I can't move. He's like, and he'll sleep fucking right in between my legs. I can't roll over because he's fucking right there. I'm like, you can just move him. And he's like, no, I can't move him. I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like you gotta move him. But, you know, it is what it is, hey? Oh, hey. Who are you? Hooked you up. Letter from Troy. Okay. Victory at last. The Achaeans, those weaklings, pulling fools, have finally admitted the superiority of our military might. Their pathetic siege has ended. You should have seen it, my friend. The sight of their ships turning tail and fleeing towards the horizon. Never before has the day dawned on a sight so sweet. Tonight we revel. After so many years of fighting, it will be nice to finally let my guard down and drink deep of the draught of Dionysus. Fathers, lock up your daughters. Tonight I am on the hunt. Jubilantly yours, Karos the Younger. P.S. I almost forgot to mention, but they left this magnificent and quite large wooden horse. I'm not quite sure what we're meant to do with it. We've already had some nice statues. We already have I can't read tonight. We already have some nice statues for decoration, and it doesn't seem to have any practical use. Oh well, I guess we'll just pull it inside and figure out where to put it later. Yes, I don't think that's the Trojan horse or anything. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just a giant wooden horse. My goodness, this place is a bloody maze. I was not expecting this big old thing when I came down here. We're outside again? There was a respawn fountain up there? Something's going down, I don't even know. This is interesting. I feel like I've definitely gone, potentially, the right way. Which you know how I feel about that. There's another cave down here? What? Okay. There's also more down this way? Oh golly gosh, okay. Curse fetish. Interesting. Let me inspect that in a minute. Okay, interesting. What is this? This looks like it could be the right way too. Oh man. There's a cave up here as well? Okay, interesting. We're gonna have to do some backtracking, I feel. Hey, okay, so this is the city. Rightio. We're not gonna talk to anyone just yet. I don't
And
really
now a
want to.
mortal, is that it? First these demons, strange news, now the living come traipsing through our land.
It's true. Sorry, friend. We're gonna put those back in storage, I think.
Goodbye, mortal.
Okay, and now I want to... Do we have a storage here? Yeah, we do.
We can accommodate you. Yes.
Oh, these are good too. Our other one's way better. Like, the hunting is good, but we got 1 to all skills, 1 to hunting, 1 to hunting. So we got +3 to hunting in total, which is pretty nice. I feel like we should maybe keep it for now. We've been working hard to wear those, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that, chat. Anyways, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and we're gonna investigate. I need to sort my storage out, to be perfectly honest with you, and kind of just get rid of some duplicates that we're not gonna use and like kind of shitty ones, you know?
Immortal. I can smell your blood. I remember. I once stood upon a mountain.
But yeah, we're gonna go back here and we're gonna just kind of peep some things out. And I think we'll probably end the episode and talk to these guys next time. I just don't want to have to fight through all of this again to like come back down here. Like, you know, we've already cleared it out. We've got this room in here to go through, and we've also got, there was definitely another way in that other place we were at, so I definitely want to try to peep that out. So we're just going to kind of see what's down here, kill anything that needs killing, and then come back via portal. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I am actually quite keen to go to bed, I think. Yeah, just because I don't know, I feel like we should just clear it out, see what's here. And if we end up killing something, you know, that we maybe need for a quest, like, it will count. Like, it'll be like, oh, hey, you're done. And if we get a quest item again, it'll just be like, oh, hey, you're done. So it's no big deal if we come down here and do these things now. That's kind of what I'm thinking anyways. So we can just like clear this stuff out while we can. Save us having to come back. Ooh, okay, look at this quest guy.
Hades owns all the wealth of the earth, and miners take it from him bit by bit. Back when I was alive, I vowed that once I got to the underworld, I would find Hades' treasure trove and take it all at once. I have been chasing word of the treasure for a millennium now, and I know a few things. Hades is as clever as they come. If there is a way in, it will not be easy to find, but I will find it. I will. I will rob the god of wealth himself. I will be a legend. The treasure is right there. The vault lies within. Can you imagine what treasure is locked inside? Hades is a clever god. He hides his greatest treasure in the middle of a city. He never comes to count it or even admire it. Yet, what would a locked vault contain but a treasure?
This door is locked.
Soul altars. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll have to come check that out at some point. I don't think we can go in there just yet, so that's good to know. If we remember that's here. Hopefully there is treasure. It'll probably be a boss fight though, I feel. Oh. What the fuck is this place? Okay. Interesting. So there's 4 sigils there. There was 4 pillars. Flame. Oh yeah, look at that. There's sigils on the pillars too. They must be connected somehow. We'll just have to keep an eye out for those sigils, I suppose. There's also 4 columns there, so there's obviously 4 things that we have to check out. Maybe there's 4 like switches or trials or generals or something we have to kill to unlock that. But that is certainly something I want to check out. We are going back this way though, because I want to see what we missed up here. Oh jeez, that thing's still there? Radio. Nothing. I had a feeling it was going to be nothing, but you know, we did check the other place and we found something. So this is kind of why I like just want to like peep it all out, if you know. Like, cuz like we don't really know, and I feel like the wiki is okay, but it's definitely missing some things. Like, you know, it doesn't really tell you exactly what you need to know all the time, so it's kind of like, So it's just kind of, I find best to just fully explore what you can when you can. But yes, let's return back to the Plains of Judgment. Sounds fun. Let's let these people see what they gotta say.
First the rumors. Charon is missing, the judges are not judging. Then these demons, not the old demons either, the guardians, but caravans of armed and unfriendly demons going... Where are they going?
Look at all these, like, souls coming out of the resurrection well, and there's like a Ouroboros, like the snake biting its own tail around that. That's so fucking cool.
Before the war of the Olympians and the Titans, Zeus quarreled with a Titan and in anger threw his thunderbolt so hard that the Titan was reduced to ash. Prometheus used the ashes to fashion the first humans. He put the few remaining ashes into a sacred urn, which now rests here in the underworld, watched over by a fearsome guardian. I am versed in the Eleusinian rites and could prepare the dust if I had it. Prepared, it would grant some of the power of the original Titan.
Sorry, coughing there.
How long has it been since I beheld my love, Orpheus? Well, I must
Eurydice.
remain forever here. He is banished from the Deadlands. Yet, if I had the mirror of Psyche, if such a thing exists, I could gaze upon his face. It is said the mirror lies within the Cave of Whispers. If you found it, would you bring it to me?
Of course. Eurydice. Oh.
Some of us around here may not be heroes, but it takes more than heroes to win a war. We lay low and pop up where they least expect us, and when they start to fight back, we just fade away. There is a caravan not far from here, out on the salt flats. It is full of supplies for the Daemon army. If that caravan were to meet with an unfortunate accident, well, let's just say that it might set things back a bit on the front lines. So how about it, hero? Think you can handle a little
Ooh.
sabotage?
I like him. He's cool.
I have tried to go to the Elysian fields, and I cannot. No shade can go on, for judgment has been withheld, and with it reward. The gateway to evil is closed, but the price is the path of light. Only the 3 judges who pass sentence can open the fields of Elysium. And then, only to those who are worthy.
Okay. Interesting.
This city was a peaceful place. Not too bad, but no paradise either. We who live here were not judged worthy of Elysium nor condemned to Tartarus. Now we have these shades running around with sword and shield to protect the weak, and others trying to attack us. I wish they'd all move along and leave us in peace.
She's like, I wasn't bad enough for hell, but not good enough for heaven. Now I'm just stuck here and these guys are causing a ruckus. Feel you, girlfriend.
I remember when the famed Odysseus, beloved of Athena, came among us. Loud blood still throbbing inside him. Are you such a one as he?
Maybe.
This place is called the City of Lost Souls. Each and every shade must pass this way on their journey to the Tower of Judgment. There they are judged. The wicked sent to Tartarus and the great to Elysium. All others return this way. Well, that is how things used to be.
Imagine being so average, though, that you didn't, like, get into either place.
We tried to tell the living what was happening in the underworld. But the first place the demons captured was a necromantian. It is our oracle, our only way of communicating with our descendants. The demons muddy it now. They threw most of us in their cages. Now the lands of the living will have no warning of their impending doom.
Okay. Interesting. No more quests around here? Okie dokie, but with that, I think I am going to end the episode. It's a little early for me, but, you know, it's been a pretty long episode. I'm thinking I get an early night, treat myself, you know. This portal's pretty sick, look at that. It's like a face there and all the souls. I love it. Anyways, but yeah, I think I get myself a little early night, treat myself, you know what I mean? So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!